Welcome to Monday, the 20th of May, 2024. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help entrepreneurially minded people who feel stuck in a 9-to-5 job, or maybe it's a business that they own that feels like a job. I help those people take their knowledge and experience on a topic that they're really passionate about. It could be a hobby, a skill set, whatever it is they really enjoy doing. They want to take that knowledge and experience and help other people move forward in their lives and get paid doing it. Big question today is social media. It's such a wonderful asset that we've got, but it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? On one side of it, it can be very psychologically destructive because people can get addicted to it very quickly. On the other side of it is just the most powerful tool that we've got to be able to leverage our ability, especially when we're building an online business, to be able to make contact with millions of people every single day and do it for absolutely free. What an opportunity we have today. So taking the positive side of it is, I love social media. I manage it just as I would do with any other tool. But I want to share with you today something that happened to me recently. I was talking to this person who is going to join one of my coaching programs. And she was telling me about social media and she was feeling very frustrated by it. And we were getting talking and I was asking her how long she spent on social media. And she told me 4 hours a day on social media. Like, I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked, because if you think about social media and 4 hours a day, if you did 4 hours a day on social media and you did that 7 days a week, that's 28 hours a week on social media. That's equivalent to 3.5 full days a week. You can do the math. 3.5 full days a week on social media. Like, I was absolutely shocked. I just could not believe that somebody could actually do that or anything close to it. I'll share with you in a moment how much time I spend on social media, but I just couldn't. I could not spend anything like that on social media. Really powerful tool, but you need to manage your time when you're on social media. If you're spending 28 hours on social media, that's equivalent to 3.5 days of a full job, full job. And you could be building a 6-figure plus online business with 3.5 hours per day. It's just incredible how much time people are spending on social media today. So if you're spending anything like 4 hours a day, which is equivalent to 28 hours a week, which is equivalent to 3.5 full days a week on social media, I would dearly ask you to reevaluate that, really. So how do I approach social media? In 2 parts. I think social media is a great platform to be able to build an online business. There's 2 parts to it. Content, creating content and putting it out on social media, using it to engage with your audience, okay? Content and engagement, okay? So on content, all of the content that I put out on social media today is all part of my weekly content rhythm. I talk about this so many times because a system and consistency are 2 key factors if you want to build a successful online business. Having good systems and being consistent is really, really important. So my weekly content rhythm, talked about many times before, 1 long form piece of content every single week. For me, it's 2, but when people are starting out, I always recommend 1, and that is a newsletter, a podcast, or a long form video, teaching people, educating them. Cut that piece up. Let's take, for example, a video. I do a video and a newsletter. Cut that video up and then use it for the audio. Take the audio out of it and use it as a podcast. Take the words out of it and transcribe it and put it as a newsletter. Take out various parts of it and use it as quotes and quote cards. Use it for long copy posts. So much you can use when you just do 1 long form piece of content every week. How long is a 15-minute video going to take you every single week? 15 minutes. So take the 15-minute and use that to be able to then chop it up and then use that for long form pieces of content, quote cards, newsletter, podcast, and then you've got the bulk of your content done for the week. then when you've done your long form pieces of content or your long copy posts and your quote cards and your memes and your reels, then you can just schedule it out all on social media. And that's what I do. I use Monday, 2 hours on a Monday to do that. Then my whole week is done. In fact, actually, it's nearly closer to 2 to 3 weeks done as well. That's what I've done since 2019. So I'm spending 2 hours a week on my content, a week, 2 hours a week, not 2 hours a day, 2 hours a week as my content component of social media. I then schedule all that out and it's all done for me. Automated schedule is out there. There's loads of them. LinkedIn, if you're on that, LinkedIn's got its own platform, automated scheduler. There's other ones out there, Hootsuite. There's many others out there. I don't need to tell you those, but there's plenty of them. And you can just automate everything. Then your content is done because you've done one long form piece of content, you've cut it up, you've batched your time, or you blocked your time out in your calendar, and then you batched all that work and it's all done. Then you don't have to do any content during the week. All your content is done. So 50% of your social media component is done. The other 50% is engagement. That is what I call my social date, daily date, my social daily date. What do I do in my engagement? I get in, I engage with my audience with regard to inbound opportunities, outbound opportunities, and those include commenting on people's posts and those that have commented on my posts as well, and following up with those. In addition to that, then I do a daily live. So I do 50 minutes, all in total, of engagement with my audience a day, including my daily live. This live here that I do, which is a 10-minute live I do every single day, plus 40 minutes of engagement with my audience. That's total 50 minutes a day, not 4 hours a day. And I encourage you to see social media as a tool, but be very mindful of the amount of time that you spend on it, because it can get very, very addictive. You know, you go in with good intentions about how you use it, but all of a sudden, have you ever caught yourself in just scrolling through the feed? Like I have, but I catch myself very quickly because you find this great post and all of a sudden you go down into this rabbit hole, and the next thing you know, you look at your watch, and next thing you know, 45 minutes has gone and you're still looking at this post or you're looking at this video. So it's really important that you manage your time in how it is you use social media. I use for everything I do, I work in 50-minute blocks every single day. I can't be 100% productive beyond 50 minutes. I have to take a break for 5 minutes. I walk around outside and then I come back in and I do another task. And exactly the same for social media. I spend 50 minutes on it in total, 40 minutes with my engagement with my audience, and then the 10-minute live. That's it, done. Nothing else during the day with social media, because I've got so many other important things to do than spend 4 hours or 3 hours or even 2 hours a day on social media. So if you're one of those people who's getting caught up in social media and you're finding it very addictive and you don't know how to separate the content creation and the engagement part, hopefully that's going to help you, because it served me for the last 3 to 4 years, and it's really helped me build a routine and a ritual around how I use this wonderful tool called social media. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. One of the platforms that I love is LinkedIn. If you're starting out on LinkedIn or you're already on LinkedIn and you might find it quite challenging to get and build an audience, build a business, get your dream job, then probably it's because you don't have your LinkedIn profile optimized. That's why I've created a free resource. I'll put a link to it in the comments below. All you need to do is download a one-page audit. There's 13, no, I think there's 11. There's 11 items on the audit. All you need to do is download that one-page sheet, go through the items, make sure that you have got your profile audited and optimized, because it is a starting point of your success on LinkedIn. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. Wherever you are in the world, have a great day. Go out and manage your time efficiently when using the wonderful tool that we've got today called social media. Hopefully you have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.